person and you like, no go. Like this cannot happen. What are those three things?
How they approach you.
Wow, so how they approach you. So explain to me in the scenario somebody's approaching you. What's that red flag?
I think as females we get the not so pleasant approaches.
Mm-hmm.
Like the A's, the hey little shawty, the hey ma, the
cat calling.
Yeah,
as they call it.
It's like that right there that's enough.
So it's no like I'm talking about. I don't know who your dream dude is. Let's say it's Chris Brown. That, for my sisters as kids, that's what it was.
If
Chris Brown cat called you. It's still a no-go.
It's a no-go.
So perfect man, it could be Jesus in the flesh.
Who you are? Hey, ma, no.
Okay.
I don't do that.
Okay, so approach. That's one of your biggest.
You gonna like
flag.
a woman come and say, "Hey, boy."
I ain't gonna lie, depending on who it is, I might accept that cat call. You know, depending on who. I say it's less likely, but I ain't gonna lie, I'm a realist. Hey, it is that 5% chance that it can't happen. But okay, I can see that. What about you, Vontae? Give one of your red flags.
One red flag would be if you're not to a certain degree well spoken. Like if we can't just conversate and it feel natural and flow. Okay. Then we can't. I can't.
So nothing can happen.
Yeah.
No matter how bad she is, how pretty, how rich.
If we can't conversate, it ain't no point for me.
Okay, so dry conversation.
Yeah.
What about you, Fadid? A red flag. How could somebody ruin everything quickly?
For me, I would say it's more so, I'm based off of like mentality. So like one of the things I guess I've been kind of running into a lot lately is that females that don't have they have like a now mentality. Like they try to get everything now, try to do everything now, not planning for the future, not planning for tomorrow and things like that, and it shows up in the conversation. So at that point, I'm kind of like, I don't feel that we can grow together, that we can move forward together. Maybe as friends or something, that's for someone who I'm trying to build something with. I don't think it's not gonna work.
Okay. So what if what they're doing is productive? Because it sounds like it's not that they're doing something bad. It's just their focus is different. You still could, like, it's a red flag to the point of you couldn't talk to them anymore, or it's just a red flag of like a warning shot.
For me, like, talk to them anymore, depending on like what it is.
Okay.
If it's not as productive as you might say it is, then I wouldn't go any further.
Okay. What about you, Jocelyn? What's a red flag? I'm actually very interested in what you gonna say. What would you say is a red flag for you?
Like someone who's not sure or comfortable within themselves. Like if you're timid or like, not necessarily timid, because some people are just naturally timid, but like if you're just giving me some facade of what you think I would want as a woman, or you're just like too scared, or you're looking for too much of my guidance in your approach to me, then you don't need to be talking to me because you're scared. So
what if that person, I'm trying to play devil's advocate so I can make sure people understand, what if that person necessarily is scared just because it's you? So it's not necessarily that they're scared. Like maybe they are for sure themselves, but you're bringing out a nervousness in them.
No, I get that a lot, all the time. But I'm just like, you're not going to get to know me, and I'm not going to get to know you if you're still at that point. Because, of course, when you're sure of yourself, you still get those moments where you're nervous, but you still have to give me you, because if you're not, then we're just wasting time.
Okay, good. Chris, what would be your red flag? First time meeting somebody, what would be the no-go?
I would say my first red flag would be first, like, because I know nowadays women are very proactive than a lot of men nowadays, and to be honest, that's literally how I got into my relationship when I was in college, and I always told myself that I didn't find it to be really at first attractive at one point when a woman approaches you the way that a man approaches you, but I guess it just depends on how it's done. So that's all I got for right now.
Okay. I guess for me, you go, Nikki. I guess for me, a red flag, I would say lack of value. like, what do you have to bring to the table?
True.
If you don't bring nothing to the table, it's no reason for me to be talking to you. Point blank, period.
How can you find that out in like the?
Oh, quickly. You gotta. Well, I think for a man, I guess it's a precursor to a precursor. But I gotta know what I want first too. So like Joshua was saying, she knows what she wants, no matter what the case scenario is. If you nervous, it ain't no reason for us to be talking. I actually get that because same way with me. If you don't bring any value, what's the point of us talking? Point blank, period. And a lot of times it could be value in conversation or value in. They said business or even cooking, something that small. But if you don't have even that, I'm like, oh, okay, cool. I know never to ever have a conversation with you again. You see what I'm saying? So
when you get older, you not understand the value of finding someone that's equally yoked.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. So looking for that type of mutualism. To me, if we don't have that from day one, like I want to leave the first date like, oh man, it's 3:00 in the morning. You know what I'm saying? Like it should be to that point of, man, I got to work tomorrow, but I'm still going. I'm gonna do these 2-3 hours of sleep and get up just because this was a great conversation. So if you don't add that value to me, really ain't no reason for us to be talking.
I feel that.
So that would be mine. I guess we'll do a rapid fire real quick. Just if you got any more red flags, you just name them out. So anything else you could think of that like somebody could just ruin a date if they don't have this or if they do any of these things, what would that be?
Common sense.
Common sense.
Or respect, like just the simple stuff.
Like, give me an example.
Like you should know what things to say and what not to say. Like it's okay to be balling on a budget, but you don't need to tell me like, oh, please, like I don't want to spend more than this. Like just plan a date that you can afford.
Mm-hmm.
Don't take me somewhere that you can't afford. And then be like making it uncomfortable for everybody else, or like at least try to open the door.
Mm-hmm.
I might get to it first, but at least try. At least act like you wanted to.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So I think I would say one would be looking at how the person treats other people, whether you're on a date or whether you're just gonna meet this person for the first time. Usually, typically, you can kind of see a person when you take them on a date and they kind of interact with the waiter, whether they leave a tip or not, something like that. But you kind of get those comments as to, are you a caring person? Do you care about other people, or do you have like negativity, negative situations with other people?
Okay. That's actually one of mine. I would say, since I'm looking for female, I would say how she treat her dad, or just other men in her life. Because, like, for example, like how you treat your ex, like if you just saying this nigga, he the worst thing ever. Because this is something I've learned and know is, okay, cool. You could treat me like that potentially one day. No matter what he did. I don't care what it is. Because that's the same way even with the way I see it with a lot of my exes. I tell people all the time, like now, I'm going to love her for the rest of my life. Now, we might not ever get together. We might not even have a conversation. But, like, the love is still there. It's unmovable for me. But that's the way I look at it, too, is if you treat that person no matter what they did, even though it may be bad, but if you treat them like this, you could always potentially treat me that same way. So how they treat other people, I think, is always a quick red flag for me. You got any, Vontae?
One for me personally would be like a loud female. And not one, and I don't mean somebody who's outspoken, who just speaks up, but like someone who's literally loud.
Like in the movie theater?
Exactly. Like me personally, that's red flag. I don't do loud. I've never been attracted to, you know what I'm saying, even in high school and stuff, the girls who was loud and stuff, like I don't know, I guess it's just a person thing, but that's a red flag for me if you the rowdy type.
Me neither.
You couldn't go for it, Chris?
Do that.
Nah, I'm a very
reserved.
Calm, reserved person. I'm a very calm, reserved person. So all that loud rah stuff, it just it don't sit well with me. It don't mix well with me. It's like that ain't me.
Right.
You know. Like,
and I wouldn't even know how to act in a situation if we was together and you used to get loud because I just be.
Now there are some moments that I will accept, but if that becomes a very
Common
thing, I just can't.
This is how you resolve all your issues? Oh,
Hey, okay, so I kind of see that. Somebody brought this up, and I ain't gonna lie, T. I agree with you. I should have said it. I actually had it written down. he has sexual attraction, which I think as crazy as it is, as much as people want to negate it, that is very extremely big. I would never talk to anybody I was not attracted to. Period.
Exactly.
Period. I would never I'm talking about actually date.
Yeah.
Talk. Well, let me change that. We can have a conversation, but you're gonna have to bring value to me totally in a whole nother way.
Yeah.
But sexual attraction is extremely big to the point of it's some girls she can have everything I want as far as the checklist, but if that attraction isn't there, it's not. It's never gonna happen. So I agree with you, T. Sexual attraction. Mike, you just joined. We just wrapping up a red flag. Just give us one of your red flags real quick.
If I take a girl on a date,
yep,
she on the phone for about 15, 20 minutes, I can't do
What
that.
if she a busy woman, Mike?
Man, come on, bro. Ain't that much business in the world. I'm a busy man, but I just feel like that's kind of disrespectful because if I take you out on a date and you just steady on your phone, that means that you won't give me at least a little bit of your time to just talk and communicate. So if I'm giving up a little bit of my time, why should I, let you not give me some of your time as well? You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So, no, I don't. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's one of the red flags. I got many red flags, but that's just one of them.
Okay, bet. All right, so we're gonna transition to the next one. The next one: should culture or racial background change whether you date someone or not?
Awesome.
So basically, in this scenario, let's say that this person meets the criteria of the first one. They have none of the red flags, meaning that they're sexually attracted. Let's make sure I put that out there too. You are attracted to this person as well. But let's just say they have a different culture or racial, whichever one you want to pick, background to you. It's different.
Yeah.
Or opposing, however you want to look at it. Should that affect the way you date someone? For you as an individual, not society, because I know we do that a lot, not society for you. We're talking about you in particular.
Oh, for me.
And if it's a certain culture or race that you feel like you could not date, please explain why. All right, I'm trying to leave it open-ended. All right, who want to go?